Okay, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whichever it is. Again, I'm gonna have to use. Well, let me do it this way. I noticed that it works better this way. Um, we're gonna start another Fox's Den dinner. This time it's not going to be pizza. Um, see, Charm wanted her. She wanted her show. She wanted to be her. Don't you, Charm? Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright, now let's see if I can switch this without turning this thing off. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. No, I guess not. Okay, so just a moment. Anyhow, like I said, we're going to be doing this again. Oh, let's do it. Oh, doesn't work too well. Let's do it this way. So I'm in the kitchen. There we go. Hi. Okay, here we go. So tonight we're going to be working with, we have a little scruffy today. It's getting a little cold and all that kind of stuff. Alright, first thing we're going to show is this, right here. It's right there. The power of the pressure cooker. Very good, actually. Hang on. I gotta switch this dang thing around again. This is why I like to have my regular camera. Give me a moment. Alright. Here it is. That's the whole thing. This is a 4-quart. Very good. Very good little machine. Up and out. Here, you can see it works quite well. Works pretty well. It's a very good little machine. Does a good job. Makes cooking very good because it makes it very quickly instead of making it so long. I'm going to go up and I'll show you inside as much as I can here. This little camera only can do so much. But this is that. We're going to be, these are some of my spices. Some of them, I'm going to keep them hidden. And over here we have the chicken. We have the onion, which I'll be slicing soon. And over here, and I wonder what that is. If you could look that up, because it says on it that it's coriander, but it really isn't. I put it in there. I wonder if what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's actually a type of, it is a thing from, like, Middle Eastern type. Anyhow, and garlic. Okay, well, I'm going to get everything set up. I'm going to make sure everything's all set, and I'll be putting this down so it doesn't shake so much, because for some reason it definitely doesn't like having it shake. Like to shake. Ooh, yeah, it's gonna say, oh dear, what did it happen? Okay, anyhow, I'll be with you in a moment. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Sorry about taking a little bit longer on, well, for you guys, this is just right away. But for me, I had to cut some onion, I had to do that, and this is one good way. See, this is the onion and the garlic. And a good thing about keeping them in water is to keep them in cold water to make sure that they're good and cooled, and it'll keep them so they won't burn your eyes anymore. That is very, and especially the ones that are really strong, like that particular one. Well, let's see here, I've got one right over here. One like this. Yeah, it was a lot stronger than I had expected. Um, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice the chicken bits. We'll put them into little bits and turn it into a, well, I can't really call it a stir. Uh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chicken bits and I'm going to slice into either strips or to little chunks, one or the other. And the water goes in here, and I will tell you the spices that I'm going to put in, because they, as my grandmother used to say, a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a little of that. Well, that's pretty much how it works with me, anyhow. Um, we're gonna need our salt right here. The coriander. We have right here. We have basil. Let's see. There we go. Basil. Right here. Again, I say I'd rather use fresh stuff, but it's sadly money kind of is slim right now. Okay, sage. Again, I would love to have regular sage. Dillweed, which is very good. That'll help to balance everything out. Marjoram. You have celery seed. You have your vegetables, and today we're going to use again sliced carrots. But like I said, I can only get so much with money that you got. And now over here, this stuff, if you guys have found out what it is, I'm going to tell you at the end. You gotta know, you gotta remember. If you could, I'd like you to at least tell me what you think it is. Give me a thumbs up, or at least tell me. And it's gonna go right into here. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have this one set on high, and we're gonna have it to stop, and then it goes from there. Oh, and there's one other extra spice that's going into here to help even things out. Well, not really even out, to give it a little bit of a kick to it. Now I'll let you look, because I want my wonderful, yes, that is what you think it is. These are absolutely wonderful. You'll only need probably about, with what I'm going to be doing, you'll probably only need with this much, and that size of over there, that size of I think you'll probably only need one, maybe two, at the most. But I will talk to you then. I will show you what everything is looking when we get back. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Now, here is our pressure cooker. And by the way, just if you don't know, the pressure cooker is very good because it makes things a lot easier. It's not just that it's easier, it makes things quicker. Anyhow, inside, this is what we have right now. Looks like this. You can see the carrots in there, and the onion, the garlic, and the chicken, all the spices that were put in. And like I said before, it's just like my grandmother, Grandma Klein, she said, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you go from there. Now, this, as promised, this stuff is called turmeric. It is very good. It's healthy, actually, believe it or not. And it helps to give, if you can see, aside from the carrots, you can sort of see the color right here. A little bit of it got on there, and you can see that it can be used as a coloring for your food as well. Now, another thing, usually you don't add salt until the very end because you need to smell your dish. I mean, unless you already know exactly what you're making, you don't put any of the salt in. You don't want to add too much. You see how? All right, let's see. Now, you see how this is? Well, this I kept because this works quite well. You can use your hand as a gauge to see how much is there, or you can use this little doodad from Tupperware, believe it or not. That was way long ago. But I like to do it this way because I can see how much actually comes out. So we're going to do this. Do it this way, around it. Make sure it's not too salty and it won't be spicy. So it's going to be healthy and all that wonderful stuff. Now, the next thing we do is we take this right here, turn it back over, put it here, right so. Make sure it's in its spot, and give me a moment because I gotta lock it. Alright, now, since the chicken is already thawed, we're gonna have this one on high, as I said, and we're gonna go for about 25 minutes and let it go from here. And let it go. Now, you notice that this right is going up and down and up and, well, up. That means that this is heating up. And another thing, real quick. This right here up top, you have steam or pressure. And you want it on pressure for right now. Now, when you open this, when it's finished cooking, that is very, very hot. It's actually, I didn't mean to, but I actually got burned with that. Didn't mean to, but, and this little thing right here, it shoots up, up and out. Up and out it goes. So we're alright. Alright, everybody. And I will be back to show you how everything is done after here. Take care. Alright, everybody. Fox Link back in. And here we are at our wonderful little pressure cooker. The pressure cooker over here. It's closed. All the way closed, and like I said, remember, if you're gonna open this, use your pin. There are two different ways. You can either let it just set, and it will release the steam on its own, or, well, it depends on the machine. Some do, some don't. This one, it does. Thank you to my mother-in-law. Thank you very much. This one, I'm going to show you how we're supposed to release this as it goes on its own into steam. Let me show you. I gotta get my mitts from over here. You want to have a good set of mitts because that stuff is very hot. I'm gonna actually have to turn the fan on above me. So it'll let the steam out. Alright, now, we're right here, and, see? Now, you see? That's the noise that you're normally going to hear all the time. The steam is the noise. Alright? This is going to be a long one, so I'm going to be going to go back and I'm going to let this out. I'm going to open it up. And, oh, that's another thing. This one, it stays locked until this is open. This has a 5 or a 10 PSI. I'm not 100% on that. I think that it's 10 PSI, but there are some that do have 15, and some that are quite a bit more pricey. They run even to 15 and 20, 25. It depends. Alright, everybody. Like I said, I'm going to open this up, let it go. I'll be back. Alright, now, this is what it looks like after cooked all the way through. And now, this down here, that's just to keep it warm, which is another very cool little thing that was added onto here. Light it, and we'll go from there. Alright, everybody. Take care. I'll see you shortly. Alright, here we are. This is the plating of this chicken. I don't really have a name for it yet. I haven't figured out what to call it yet. Like I said, I'm working on things that I remember, but I don't remember everything. And up here, we have this. We have the sweet sauce that we can use. And that can be used again if you put it in the fridge or the freezer. And that can be done for either another dish or creating soup. Alright, everybody. Okay, now we're going to speak in kitty language, so you have to forgive me if you don't understand it. Maur. See, this is her dinner. Oh, yeah, maur. Meow. Mau. Mau. Maur. 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 Well, you know the rules. Almost it. That good girl. Yes. Maur. Maur. Auror. Okay, here you go, baby. Don't eat too fast. Okay, don't eat too fast. See, she has regular dry food and water over there. She likes to drink it from a cup, but that's... some kitties do. But now she's going to do this. She's going to eat her dinner. Okay, good girl, Tom. Good girl. Yes. Okay. Alright, everybody. Like I said, enjoy food. Peace out.